I'm Dr. Sulata Shenoy, psychologist and director, Turning Point, Center for Psychological Assessments, Therapies and Counseling, Jayanagar, Bengaluru. What makes for a happy marriage? This is a question that many people have been trying to ponder over and find solutions to. And in many cases, there are no solutions in sight, leading to misery for both partners and sometimes dissolution of marriages. What could be the reason for that? We do not know. Maybe today's stress and strain and the stress of living in today's modern world is also casting its shadow on marriages, or people are no longer as committed as earlier they used to be, no longer as patient or as compassionate or as understanding as earlier. Role expectations have changed, or people have moved on or evolved. We really do not know. However, what is apparent is that many marriages are fairly unhappy, many are on the verge of breakup, and many are just empty shells in which people continue to live in as husband and wife, but without the basic ingredient of marriage, that is happiness. So what really makes for a happy marriage? First, I would say one needs to have mutual love, respect and trust for the partner. So if that is there, then any differences can be sorted out, any small wrinkles can be ironed out, and one can continue to lead a happy life as well as be healthy and happy individuals. In today's scenario, we find that a lot are seeking outside for their own fulfillment of either their wishes or their lifestyles. So one is constantly looking for a richer or a more qualified or a better person or a good looking person who can fulfill those desires which one had but one could not individually fulfill, and thereby think that through marriage one can get these fulfilled in for himself or herself. This expectation leads to a breakdown because the other person, remember, can have similar expectations, and when not met, there can be serious differences or a wide gap between the individuals, which are often difficult to bridge. Friendship is very important. I think underlying the romantic qualities, one also needs to be able to laugh together, be able to share things together, be able to open and reveal your heart, be vulnerable and have trust that the other person is there to take care and be by your side. So friendship is very important. The second is emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy as important as sexual intimacy. Both these are the cornerstone of a happy marriage. And when a person is feeling secure and adequate, then closeness, whether physical or emotional, is bound to happen, leading to a stability in the marriage. We are finding increasingly the pressures coming from role expectations. Earlier, traditionally, the man would go out and earn, and the lady of the house was expected to confine herself to childbearing and taking care of the house. But nowadays, with more and more women who are empowered educationally and financially, they are no longer ready to take the second step or the lower rung in the marriage and seek partners as their equals. Now, this may not go down very well with a male who is very traditionally brought up or thinking along traditional lines. And what happens, we see very often the boy, when seeking a bride, will want somebody who is very modern in dress and appearance, but at the same time be traditional in thinking and coming back to taking care of himself, his needs, his house and his parents. Now this may cause a conflict because the girls nowadays are no longer ready to put up with the subservient position in a marriage and may assert themselves. So while this is all very healthy and I would welcome it in women, I would still say that the couple needs to sort out role expectations and then get into marriage, because this can create a serious rift if not discussed earlier. So lay out all these issues, what your expectations are about each other, Finances form a very important part of any happy marriage, whether you are going to manage individually or jointly. Children form a very important decision one needs to take. So there are many decisions that will come up in the course of marriage, and if one has love, if one has patience, one has compassion, and one has understanding, certainly we can expect a very happy marriage, and both the partners can thrive in the marriage. So again I would suggest that trust, compassion, love and fidelity, these are the 4 pillars of a happy marriage.